My line of research and questioning right now is very much like, historically, what has allowed me to get to this point? Because being Black and female, odds are kind of against me in a lot of ways. My family before me, society was against them in a lot of ways, but still, like, I'm here in this very prestigious institution during this period in the world where, like, things feel completely unstable. I studied fashion design in undergrad, worked in New York for about 4 years after that, doing mostly activewear. And I've always been really interested in physical making. What led me to graphic design, I didn't realize this until I had an instructor point it out, but like a lot of the work that I would still do always played with type and words, creating a storyline out of all of those garments. This semester, I've really been trying to take time to carve questions around family, both sides of my family moving from down south during the Great Migration to different cities up north and building lives that created pathways for their kin. And I'm exploring this primarily in this current project that is titled Moving On Up. It's a nod to the Jeffersons, this TV show that came out in the 70s that about this Black family that moves from Queens to Manhattan to a high-rise in the sky. The project is like going to be this series of garments, typical dress shirts, workwear, attire. On these garments, there's actually going to be pull quotes from a series of interviews I've been doing with different Black Americans on what their perspective of moving on up means. These garments represent the internal lives of Black people coming to the surface. You know, of course, I'm still acknowledging the fact that I am here in a PWI, predominantly white institution, and what does it mean to make work that is really shown primarily to a certain audience or to the bubble that resides here. I feel like all of that has been like very valuable because it's allowing me to figure out how to verbalize these things that I feel like I've been like conscious about, but I never really had to work through actively. I definitely am someone who has the tendency to get into periods of like serious self-doubt, but my gut really knows that of course everything's going to be fine. Right now, I'm just looking forward to summer and like being able to be around family, being able to be around friends, just prioritizing my needs a little better.